Please stand by.
Hello, Xero here. How you been? A lot has happened since I last posted something. People sent in their questions and, well, I would like to answer them. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? The Living Freak Show 5892, great name by the way, asks, do you like sushi? You know, that is a tricky question because sushi has changed a lot over the years. The short answer is, yes, I love sushi, but I am very careful of who I eat it in front of. You're probably wondering why? And the thing is, I have colleagues that are actually descendants of what you identify as fish. And as you can imagine, they aren't comfortable watching you devour what constitutes one of their ancestors in front of them. It would be like eating a simian in front of a human. That is just so many kinds of wrong. Still though, thanks so much for your question. Let's go to the next one. Rebel with a camera asks, why do you remind me of Max Headroom?
Whoa, how can I put this?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Max who? I've never heard of Max Headroom. Is it a movie or something? Give me a minute, I gotta look this up.
One Max Headroom episode later.
Okay, I just saw my first episode of Max Headroom. How the Mercury have I never heard of this masterpiece? Shame on me. Not only did I love the show, but I finally understand the reference. Anyway, to answer your question, happy little accident, I guess. Looks like I now have another show to gleefully obsess over in my spare time. Oh, and also, Matt Frewer is my new hero. Well, let's continue to the next one. Daniel Marr comments, he's like if Willem Dafoe and Max Headroom became one person. Wait, are we talking about the Willem Dafoe? That glorious pinnacle of acting range? Well, I am absolutely flattered. I actually reproduce asexually, but even I know Willem Dafoe is one handsome man. That's also actually true, by the way. To quote Alan Rickman, I am as anatomically correct as a Ken doll. Blah! Too much info, right? Sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for the compliment. It made my whole year, actually. Okay, next question. Who's next? MKN Forever asks, what is your time like? Oh, I think you are referring to the time I live in now. Your future. Well, you're never gonna believe this, but I think we are past that at this point. Earth, the place you live in now, the place I am from, is uninhabitable and has been for several decades. I know. It's not easy to hear, but let me explain. During the 40-planet war, which I fought in, the inhabitants of Earth were blamed for it. How true that actually is up for debate, but regardless, Earth retaliated indiscriminately. The leaders of Earth, blinded by their own ignorance, attacked anyone who was not classified as an Earthling. This resulted in the neutralization of Earth. I apologize. It's hard for me to talk about it. There are still humans around, real humans. I see them around every once in a while, just wandering through space. They travel in small groups and usually don't tend to stay in one place for too long. They have a very nomadic lifestyle and often stick to their own kind. Granted, it's not like they were given much of a choice. Sadly, they are looked down upon in our society. It's ironic that many believe they are so much better than humans, and yet they still commit some of the same mistakes. I myself have experienced discrimination. During my time in the 40-planet war, I was referred to as a smoothhead. Now, you're probably thinking, That doesn't sound so bad. That's fair, but when you know it means less than a person, it hits a lot different. I'm sorry if I went too far, and in all honesty, it's not all bad. There are still good people out there trying to do good every day. Just goes to show that, even in the darkest skies, stars always shine. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for sending your comments. I know the last video had some audio issues. Sorry about that. That usually happens when you upload a file to the past. You see, sometimes the time displacement quantum device dejects the auditory, causing an iteration. Basically, the audio was fecal matter, but I promise it is no longer an issue. Don't worry though, I will talk more about what it's like in my time and my background, as well as a healthy dose of fart jokes. Also, please feel free to leave more questions in the comments. I must admit, I love these Q&As. Hope to see you again in the next transmission. Peace out.
Transmission terminated.